everyone, this is Betty with Betty Stampin' Crazy again, and I have another card for you today. This one is made with the Dapper Denim, which is one of the new ink colors that is coming out June 1st. It's also made with Smoky Slate. Like I said, I made this one with Dapper Denim and Smoky Slate, but the one I'm going to make for you today, I want to use the Sweet Sugar Plum. Let me get it over here. Sweet Sugar Plum, which is this color, and I'm also going to still use the Smoky Slate as a background color. The stamp sets that I'm going to be using are Timeless Textures. I really just cannot get enough of this one because, I mean, you can do so much with it. I'm going to be using, let's see, this one right here and this one right here. That's the only two I'm using. I do like a lot of the other ones, I just don't use them as much on my cards. Also, the Ten of Cards, which I'm happy to say is coming back into the new catalog in June. So we're not going to be losing this stamp set, which I really like. I'm going to be using the Thank You out of it. And some of these other ones, I really like this one. I love these scripts, writing. But I wanted these for thank you cards, so I'm going to use the thank you out of this one. Also, I'm going to be using the 1 3/4 inch circle punch, which thank goodness is not retiring. I have one more item that is retiring, and that's our circle framelits. And I am using 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth one out. And I will be cutting out another piece of this to go behind here. Also, the ruched ribbon, which is new, and that's in the Sweet Sugar Plum too. I am going to be doing just a little bit different on this card than I did on here as far as the ribbon, because I just tied a little, let me show you here. I just tied one of these and then just glued it on, but I didn't like that with the ribbon. If you were just going to stick it in someplace, that would be great. But this one, I'm going to actually tie around it. So let's get started on this Sweet Sugar Plum. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, this piece right here is a standard mat size. Excuse me, I've got something in my throat. 5 by 3 3/4, and that's the small size, because you do have the Smoky Slate, which is 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, let me get some paper to, because I'm going to be stamping off. Let me move these aside so I don't get them messed up. Okay, the first one I'm going to use, of course, is, let me show you on here, it's easier to see it, this one right here, and I'm going to be going around the outside of it. So let me get my Smoky Slate, and I'm also going to be using the Sweet Sugar Plum ink. Okay. And I did cut mine down a little bit right here so that I could see more where it was right at the edge. But if you cut these down, most people don't want to because they're, you know, they say, oh, it runs your stamp, but I'm keeping this anyway, so it's mine. Cut it kind of at an angle like this, so that whenever you put it on, you've still got more back here to stick to your block. Get this on kind of straight. Okay, now this I'm going full strength with all the way around the card. Oops, I almost did it, didn't I? I'm just going to go full strength, just all the way around. Oops, I missed some there, didn't I? It's okay, we can come back and kind of fix it. Okay. An overlapping's fine. With this stamp set, it's just texture. It's not hurting anything to get a little bit of texture in there. Oops, I think I got a little bit of ink right there. It'll be covered up. I'm still doing it, aren't I? It's okay. We'll do that. Okay. Then, move that to the side. We're going to come back in with this little flourish, which is this one right here. But we're going to come in with the, oh no, I forgot, I wanted to do that in a smoky slate, but I wanted to take it in Stamp Off first and then go on. Then I'm going to come in, Stamp Off, come in right here, Stamp Off, come in right here. And on this side, I will probably come in a few times like that, and then come down like that. Oops, I think I stamped off too much on that one. That's okay. Go like that. Come down, kind of move it around, not real. It doesn't really matter, just whichever you want to do. Okay, that's all of that one. Okay, then we're going to come back in, clean off the stamp set. Let me get this sprayed. I think I might fill up my little spray bottle again. Okay, make sure that's clean. I do have a clean stamp cleaner pad right now. I've just washed most of them. Try to keep them kind of clean so I don't have to worry about that. But okay, on this I'm going, did I go, I think I went, yeah, I stamped off once on the other one too. Just do that. But you know what, I kind of rather have it full strength. Let's just go ahead with this and then we see what we like better, because I've already got one that's, and these I'm just doing in the corners, but I think I don't want to mess it up. I'm almost afraid to do this. No, better not. Let's just leave it like that. Because I did, on the Dapper Denim, I did stamp off first, so I don't want to mess it up. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, let's get a piece of Scrap Whisper White. And I had a piece here a minute ago. What'd I do with it? I moved everything out of the way so I could get this video done. Here. Come on, Whisper White, where'd you go? Oh, let me just grab another piece here. Okay, we're going to stamp this. Full strength. Stamp it right there. Ooh, that don't look good, does it? It's got bubbles all in it. Let's try that again. Still a lot of bubbles, but we're going to try it again. That looks better. We're going to go with that. Okay, then I'm taking my 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch that out. Then I'm going to come back in with my sponge, and I'm going to sponge the edges. If you've watched a lot of my videos, I do sponge a lot on the edges. I just like that look. It makes it stand out. Okay, got that done. Let's close this up. Then we're going to come back with our smoky slate. And I'm going to need my scrap paper again. Okay. Get this little design in the smoky slate. Stamp off. Oh goodness. Sorry about that. Sometimes it makes me wonder why I have a home phone. Okay, let's do this one more time. Okay, and on this, I just kind of come in and just kind of made a little shadow in the back of it. I didn't want much, I just wanted a little. And you can kind of see that. Okay, go ahead and close that up. Turn off my ink pad. Okay, and we're going to take that circle, and I think what I'm going to do, this 5 1/4 by 4 piece that I use as a background, I'm going to cut my circle out of that. Nobody will ever see it. So I'll be right back. You know, I really messed up. I told you I was going to cut that out of the smoky slate, which I did. But what I needed to cut it out of was my sweet sugar plum, so I went back and corrected myself. But you'll still never see that. So on this, let's see, I did put a dimensional on it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Actually, I put a couple of dimensionals on it. So let's go ahead and do that. Put that on. Get my tweezers here. I don't know if it makes a difference. I can't really tell myself right now, but it's a very cloudy day out there, and I've got all my lights on, so we can see this to do it. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on, and I'm just going to use the snail. I think I am. There it went again. It caught. So I'll have to pull it down again. I think I need to do it kind of like you do the fast views and just kind of pop off the side so it doesn't do that. Okay, let's get this on there straight. Which for me is kind of a battle sometimes. That looks pretty good. Okay, and on this we're going to come around with our ribbon, and I'm going to use the fast view because it does stick better. Oops, it's kind of moved off to the side on me. And I'm just going to put a piece down here and a piece down here. And this is what I'm going to put my ribbon on with. I really do love this color. Oh, oh, I set it down, didn't I? You watched me do that. Okay, I'm going to get it try to get it pretty straight. That looks pretty good. Okay, then I'm going to cut it off. My big scissors here. Okay, then I'm going to take this, and I did pop this one up, so I'm going to do the same thing on this. Get this stuff out of the way for a minute. And there they are. Keep throwing my stuff around. Okay. I'm going to put one in the middle to keep it from collapsing, since it's such a big piece. Okay, I'm going to put this on there. Move these out of the way. Okay, come on. That looks pretty darn straight to me. Okay, on this, all I did was just put it some fast views on it. You can use snail if you want to, because it's just bonding straight to it. But first, I want to put my little ribbon tie on here. And like I said, this time I'm going in like this because I wanted it to bunch it up, make it look like it was a tied ribbon. So I'm going to go over. Oops, what am I doing here? I'm going to go. I usually don't have this much trouble. Let's do it like this. Probably because of the way I'm right-handed and I was trying to do it a left-handed way or something. Who knows with me. Okay, I want this right in the middle. So let's just go ahead and tie it. Cut the ends. Don't want to lay down. There we go. That looks much better. And then what I'm going to do is take a glue dot. Okay, where's my, put it back in the jar. I'm going to kind of fold it a little bit. And I'm going to stick it right under here to keep this in place. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and use this nail. And I'm going to take this and pop it right down there. I love this color. Okay, bend your card. I'll move these back out of the way. Okay, and there it is. There's one in the Sweet Sugar Plum and one in the Dapper Denim. And I'm sorry I'm getting my arm in the way. But let's put all this stuff up so I don't get lost again. And anyway, these are the new ink colors that'll be due out on June the 1st. So just keep an eye out for these colors to come out. I think you're really going to like every one of them. There are 5 colors, and I think these 2 are my favorite. But anyway, this is Betty with Betty's Stampin' Crazy. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you would you please subscribe if you like it. And I will also leave a link to my blog below in the description box. And you can go over there and get all the sizes, everything I used, colors, everything. And I think that's it. So this is Betty with Betty Stampin' Crazy. Thank you.